headlines. Poor Yard residents welcome relocation under the right conditions. Trinidad and Tobago Finance Minister gives tax amnesty in feel-good mid-year review. Sri Lanka orders nationwide curfew amid anti-Muslim riots. And in sports, Windies head coach encouraged by players' mental toughness showcase in Tri-Nation Series. These and other stories coming up in SVG-TV's Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline, sponsored in part by Flo.
Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV News and Sports for Tuesday, May 14th, 2019. I am Jennifer Richardson with the details. Residents of Paul Yard in the Honnestville area say they are patiently awaiting news in relation to their future living arrangements. This after Housing Minister Montgomery Daniel announced in Parliament last Thursday that the residents will be relocated to a more suitable location, but stopped short of saying when they will be moved and where to. Today, SVG-TV News caught up with some residents of Paul Yard who consider the proposed relocation as a start to a new life.
For at least 20 years, and this house cost me a lot, and I mean, even if they give us lumber and put us on the, just give us lumber, we have a spot for rest, don't we put the lumber. So if they could give us a piece of land and we prefer it in the future, I think that could work. Because we have a lot of man, woman, and children living inside the house. If it just dash us on the road, that could be a problem. Because all over the world I go, I travel already and I see people squatting all over I go. You know, I don't know how everybody else go think, but I feel if they give us a spot, that could help out the situation and we prefer it.
Alright,
that's my views.
As in moving we in Paul Yard, it is a good thing because, come on, I would like to have my own piece of land. So my neighbors too. So I believe it's a good thing. And because over here we can't get no current, right? We can't get proper, I would say, how should I put it? Help me?
Water.
Alright, them things over is right. So I do believe it's a good thing.
First, right, it's providing at the land which side then go public cars. Me for one and want them put me in no isolated area with nobody and they with no civilization and they like them just making a village there. Cause it go be here as well we took our member we now have to adapt to that place the way and accustomed to that place. We don't custom a Paul Yard. On the other hand again I said moving from Paul Yard, it will be better for we go more equipping with certain things. We might get light, we might get our own water, we could even get our own toilet and all them things there. But if the government want to move, I ain't got a problem with that. I second for that once them providing something for me that I could go and build and I even build something for me. They could even pay me to only me build my own thing. I ain't got no problem for that. I say it's a good move, I won't say it's a bad move, it's a good move.
A total of 298 Vincentians have reportedly overstayed their time in the United States between October 2017 and September 2018. This is according to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security 2018 Entry-Exit Overstay Report, which places SVG's overstay average at 2.93%. The report states that of the total number of Vincentians who overstayed, 263 are suspected to still be in the United States, while the other 15 may have left for another country. Of those who overstayed, 10 were students or exchange visitors, while another 10 were visiting for other reasons. The report points out that last year, the overstay of students or exchange visitors where 6 and 3 persons visiting for other reasons overstayed. Persons who would have legally extended their stay were not calculated in the report. The report defines an overstay as a non-immigrant who was lawfully admitted to the United States for an authorized period but stayed in the United States beyond his or her authorized admission period. The fiscal year 2018 Entry-Exit Overstay Report, prepared by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, provides data on expected departures and overstays by country for foreign travelers to the United States who entered as non-immigrants through an air or seaport of entry and who were expected to depart between October 1st, 2017 and September 30th, 2018. Electricians nationwide have been encouraged to take their jobs more seriously in order to ensure the safety of all. This encouragement comes from Minister of Transport and Works, Julian Francis, as he delivered a feature address at the first Safety Awareness Seminar hosted by the Electrical Inspectorate Division at the Fisheries Conference Room on Monday. The event brought together members of the electrical fraternity and highlighted various issues relating to safety. Minister Francis said there is a practice of using trainees to carry out specific jobs which they are not certified to do, and this practice must stop.
Sorting the electricians. There are men who go out as apprentices, and Shot will give him a pliers and tell him go down, cut the wire, shave it off, put in that socket and leave it there. I will come and put it on the unit. If he does that 3 times, within a month, he going out and selling his services, he's an electrician. And there are licensed electricians who allow that to happen and put their signature to the certificate, to the application going to the Electrical Inspectorate. We have to cut that out. We can't use apprentices as wiremen. They are trainees. And you can't send a man out because you got 3 houses to do. They say, well, I'm busy today, I have to go up the road and so on and whatnot. Let me send 3 wiremen out to do the job for me. And then when the inspection time comes now, you sign in it as the licensed electrician, but you don't know what really transpired inside there. I think it's time we cut that out.
Minister Francis said there are some electricians who use outdated wiring regulations to conduct their work and encourage such individuals to get with the time and upgrade themselves.
You get it totally free on the internet. So why should electricians still be wiring according to 1969 regulations? The British standards, 76, 71, I believe you said it is. I often wondered what it was, where the number came from and so on and whatnot, but did a little reading on it. The people who are bringing out these regulations are the IEE, International Electrical Institute of Electrical Engineers. They have 168,000 members that contribute a part of this unit. We accept the constitution they gave us, the British. We tried to change it, we didn't get it changed. But they're spending time changing the regulations, updating the regulations for us. Let us accept that too and do it properly. Upgrade yourself, gentlemen and women.
Sharing a life experience, Minister Francis took the opportunity to highlight his concern about earth rods.
What we do to an earth rod is very tacky. A clamp that around a bronze rod and you drive it down in the ground and you put some concrete around it. Some people don't even cover it. I really think Tony and Hetty and the innovators, I may sound stupid, but I'm paranoid. You know why? I ran a nightclub one time called Club Cove, and it's an old building, and we're having a problem. I think Jules' band was supposed to come and play that night. and I went outside bare feet, and accidentally my heel touched the earth rod, and it knocked me on the ground because current was leaking to the earth rod. You say you want the RCD, I say you want the earth rod. Do we need, yes, but we need to come up with something down there that makes it look more decent and more durable. What we have there is totally, in this modern day and age.
Members of the public will not be allowed on the compound of the decommissioned E.T. Joshua Airport as of May 19th. This is to facilitate the hosting of Phase 2 of the Trade Winds exercise, which will take place here from June 14th to June 21st. A release from the RSVG police force said that the compound will be utilized for the duration of the exercise, and as a result, the RSVG-PF, in conjunction with the Trade Winds Secretariat, will take possession of the entire E.T. Joshua Airport compound from May 20th to June 30th. The release points out that the compound of the decommissioned airport, including the parking lot, will be off limits to the public, and owners of livestock who graze animals on the compound must also stop doing so from May 19th. They say failure to comply will result in the animals being impounded. Coming up, St. Vincent Grammar School captures this year's National Science Quiz. This and other stories when we return with more local news. Don't go away.
Sponsored in part by Flow.
Death is a fact of life. Even though death is a fact of life, that doesn't make it any easier. When dealing with the loss of a loved one, you may try to be strong, but it's really hard sometimes. But that's just when the experience of the staff at New Haven Funeral Home can demonstrate their compassion and help to guide your family through the difficult time. So in your time of loss, call the New Haven Funeral Home at 457-1830 or 458-1467, or email newhavenfuneralhome@gmail.com. New Haven Funeral Home, SVG's preferred funeral home.
Star Limited is now located on the third floor of the first St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products to furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs, the first St. Vincent Bank building. And don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
Many Vincentians are not adequately informed of their rights as workers and fall to victims of abuse. Employers also face serious challenges in getting employees to show high levels of productivity and compliance to basic rules of engagement. What systems of laws, regulations, policies, and collective bargainings are in place for workers and employers alike? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, May 19th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7. Or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. Moderator, Mr. Junior Bacchus. Panel, Ms. Susan Clark, Senior Labor Officer in the Department of Labor. Mr. Noel Jackson, General Secretary of the National Workers Movement. Ms. Helena Thomas, President of the St. Vincent Employers Federation. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Sponsors, LA Unique Upholstery, Island-wide Medical Transportation Services, Cash with St. Vincent, Century Insurance, Sol SVG, Supreme Trading.
26 retail shops and restaurants open now for your convenience. At the cruise ship terminal, at the cruise ship terminal. It's a great venue to rent for functions, secure parking rate and beyond. At the cruise ship terminal, at the cruise ship terminal.
convenient parking at the Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal and the Geese Compound. The Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal has 26 retail shops and restaurants with a variety of food offerings. A great secure venue for your function with a great ambience. Also, we offer lock storage service. The Cruise Ship Terminal, convenience for you.
At the Cruise Ship Terminal, the Cruise Ship Terminal.
To keep it fresh, chill it. To get it hot, cook it. To keep it clean, wash it. Do all that and more with top brand appliances from Quartz. Try that recipe on a new stove. Keep those fruit bowls chilled in the latest design fridge. Get laundry done with a brand new washer and dryer combo. Purchase any Whirlpool product and get a chance to win $8,000. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing until June. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Oh yeah。 Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织出天涯，看时间并肩在一起，却不同的步伐，同样的心门一直不断来回的挣扎，是不是爱在变差，渐渐风化？
Welcome back. The two representatives of the St. Vincent Grammar School, Joshua Brong and Nikolai Williams, are the winners of this year's National Science Quiz. The final was held yesterday afternoon at the Girl Guides headquarters. The grammar school students received a total 64 points to take the first place position. The two representatives of the Georgetown Secondary School, Mariah Lavier and Lironi Lorraine, came in second with 53 points. Education Officer Juanita Hunt King said because of the science quiz, most students are now taking a greater interest in the subject.
Our target for this quiz was 80% participation. We fell short just a bit. 20 of our 26 schools participated, and we had 77% participation. And I don't know if you would want to clap for that. Some schools didn't participate, not because they didn't want to, but for other extenuating factors.
The quiz was sponsored by Facey Trading. The company's general manager, Harry Gibson, said they are happy to collaborate with the Ministry of Education on such an initiative and are looking forward to next year's competition.
The kids, the excitement around this, the keen competition that I've been hearing about through the whole couple of weeks of that we've been having the quiz. And Juanita just said that 20 schools participated, 77%. To be quite honest with you, I am extremely pleased with that, because at this stage, and this is first quiz, you know, having 77% is a great achievement. Congratulations, guys.
Deputy Chief Education Officer Dixon Findlay said with the support from Facey Trading, he is confident the National Science Quiz will get bigger and better. 9 students will compete in the finals of the National Primary Schools Math Quiz tomorrow. The quiz is organized by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with Hodder Education. The finalists are Andrew Kwamina of the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School, Kai Francis of the Kingstown Preparatory, Ashanique Shallow of the Pamelarsburg Primary, Sky Johnson of Fairhall Government, Zai Michael of Fancy Government, Damien Branch of Windsor Primary, Junie Massicott of Georgetown Government, Darono Louis of Chateaubelair Methodist, and Caden John of Dixon Methodist. The finals will take place at the Girl Guides headquarters from 1 p.m. tomorrow. The Ministry of Education says the competition targets students of grade 5, giving them an opportunity to showcase their capabilities in math and to develop a love for the subject. Grade 6 students of the Kingston Preparatory Primary School, who will be sitting the final component of the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, the CPEA, were today being prepared mentally for the examination, which will take place on Thursday and Friday. SVG-TV News spoke with some of the students who say they are excited and nervous at the same time. However, they all have a common goal. That is, to be counted amongst the top students in the country when the results are released next month.
And I know I've done well since grade K, so I'm just hoping to continue that role and keep prep school in first place.
I have been doing many past papers to improve my academic skills. I'd really like to go to girls' high school and follow in my mother's footsteps to be a straight-A student.
Feeling that scared, I'm kind of feeling very confident and I'm ready. Bye-bye. I'm very nervous, but all I have to do is put in the work and I'll be alright.
I've been on multiple different websites such as Maths is Fun and Math Antics. I've watched videos on YouTube and I find I've been working really hard to achieve my goals.
I've done some past papers, I've done a lot of research throughout my months in grade 6 and I've been studying a lot.
I feel quite confident that I will do very well.
Feeling that scared to go to the exam because I can trust in the Lord to do stuff through him.
And during this experience, I have studied a lot. Remember what my teachers have taught me. You have to put God first.
I'm kind of nervous, but I'm ready for it. When I first heard about this CPA, I was kind of frightened. Now I so keen, I feel now.
I feel relaxed to go in the exam because it's basically everything our teacher taught us in class.
Preparing for the exams, according to the students, have been tedious. However, they say they are grateful to their teachers and parents who played a great role in preparing them for the assessment.
Thank you to my granny for helping me staying up after 10 in the night, making me understand maths more easy. I would like to say thank you to my teacher and my mommy. When I don't understand my work, I just raise my hand and ask my teacher and she'll help me understand it. I have to say thank my mommy to help me to understand all the subjects so I can know it better.
I'm feeling happy because it will finally be over so I could play.
100% confident that I'll go to grammar school.
I want to be a nurse when I grow up, just like my granny.
I hope all my classmates and everybody in grade 6 pass and they go to school and make Miss Oliver proud. Because Miss Oliver, if you not pass, Miss Oliver will be.
And I feel confident because I know I'm going to pass to go to the school I want to go.
Doing well inside of my school. I really want to go to grammar school or Thomas Sanders prep school, and I hope that I will go grammar school.
I want to go high school or convent, and I think I'll do my best.
Meanwhile, teachers of grade 6 students at the Kingston Preparatory School say they are confident that their students will excel at CPEA. The school has 124 students sitting the exam this year, and despite this figure being less than last year, they are aiming for 100% pass rate.
But for us it's a small number because we are accustomed to larger numbers and we are expecting 100% passes this year. You have to first believe in your children, your students, and know what they can do. And throughout the year we have been encouraging them to believe in themselves, to work hard. They have worked extremely hard, so we are quite confident that they will do well. To the students, you know what you have been taught, you have worked extremely hard, just apply what you know. Be calm as possible. Take your time, read through the item, because we have problems with students not reading the items carefully or rushing through the exams, and then they make mistakes on things that they know that they can do.
Their kids are well prepared here at the Kingston Preparatory School. All of the teachers have prepared the children. The parents just need to relax, get their children prepared mentally, physically, and make sure spiritually, make sure they get proper breakfast, a proper lunch, and a proper snack, and get all the tools ready, pencil, and everything.
The teachers used the opportunity to make a special appeal to parents who they say, based on previous experience, display fear and nervousness that affect children in the examination room.
We do not want it to create any fear in the children. It is like sometimes, in some cases, it's like the parents are doing the exams. They are so nervous, full of anxiety, and unfortunately, this is, it goes on to the children, creating this fear in them. But we want them to be calm. So we have to get the parents calm. The parents, please, they can do it. Just allow them to do what they can do. Encourage them. After the exam, when they come out from one exam, do not ask them about any particular item. Just encourage them. That exam has gone. Just encourage them to do the best than the other ones.
You should stay calm. Do not question the students when they come out of the room too much. Do not ask them what the questions are to get them, ask them if they did them correct, so that the children won't go back into the other. When they finish the first exam, don't question the children too much. Just let the children relax for that day. Go into the room prepared. They don't have no need to ask them questions. When they ask them questions about the paper that they did before, they get flustered. I wish all my students a successful exam.
Last year's top CPEA student was Christian J. Wassing of the Kingston Prep School. He topped with an average of 95%. Stay with us, Carnival Beat is coming right up.
All right.
In Carnival Beat this evening, we continue to highlight some of the up-and-coming soca artists whose aim is to make it to the big yard for the National Soca Monarch competition. 17-year-old Rashid Rock, who goes by the stage name Rock, is one such artist. Rock has been in the music industry for over 10 years, having started singing with the music bands from age 8. Now Rock is looking to carve out a name for himself in the soca arena and has released his first power soca song for the 2019 Carnival season. The young vocalist, who is confident about his music, said he is hoping to release at least 5 more songs for the season.
Hi, my name is Rashid Rock. Knows me. I want to carry out my songs. Basically, for my ragas would be like upholding the positivity and those things, like forwarding positive change, and how that music can lead you to a better life, and you don't need to focus on different methods of negative things basically in life. You don't have to struggle in life if you focus on what you want to achieve, and if you have a goal set in mind, you'll be able to push forward from that. You don't have to stray to those negative things that we see some people going through these days. We don't have to see like the mass media that we've been showing these days about the negative stuff that's going on. We don't have to let those go to us. We could basically uphold with our positive thoughts and push forward positive messages to the youths, and push forward and positive meanings in our music, and show that life is not always negative. There's always the positive things that we could bring out, and positive messages that we could push forward with the music.
Dimes X The Pixel is a group which consists of 2 talented performing artists who are hoping at least one of them can make it to the finals of the Soca Monarch competition this year and capture the crown. Clayton Roach from Calder Ridge, who goes by Dimes, and Enrico Hunt from Rosa, better known as Pixel, have already gotten their feet wet for the 2019 Carnival season, having performed at the launch their hit song Red Card. In an interview with SVG-TV News, the 2 artists said they have high expectations for Vincy Mas 2019.
Alright, so far for the season, singles out, which is Sit Down Fun and Red Card. We have a couple of more things coming. We have probably a little package after the season. But as time progresses, we will let everybody know about it.
We just recently released a video for the Sit Down song, and Red Card video is coming soon as well, so look out for that. Well, we want to tell them to have a safe season, make sure they enjoy themselves for Carnival, and we know it's a must, because it's Vincy Carnival, right?
And just continue giving us the love and support you always been giving us.
Right.
Dimes and Pixel.
We love you. Big up yourself, Vincy.
Alright.
just a slight correction to the name of the group. It's Dimes and the Pixel. That's Carnival Beats. Coming up, Trinidad and Tobago Finance Minister gives tax amnesty in feel-good mid-year review. News from the region when we return. Stay with us.
That was a local news segment.
The Ever-Ready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs and wreaths, arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Ever-Ready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Ever-Ready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Ever-Ready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, drink today. Juicy, same great taste. Juicy, the original drink. It's a Vinci thing. Get your red and banana, pineapple, juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor. It's a Vinci thing. Enjoy it juicy, the original Vinci thing. Juicy.
Hello. What is going on? Hello.
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my god, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high quality video calling today. Stream, upload and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Beneficiaries are not adequately informed of their rights as workers and fall to victims of abuse. Employers also face serious challenges in getting employees to show high levels of productivity and compliance to basic rules of engagement. What systems of laws, regulations, policies, and collective bargainings are in place for workers and employers alike? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, May 19th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7. Or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. Moderator, Mr. Junior Bacchus. Panel, Ms. Susan Clark, Senior Labor Officer in the Department of Labor. Mr. Noel Jackson, General Secretary of the National Workers Movement. Ms. Helena Thomas, President of the St. Vincent Employers Federation. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Sponsors, LA Unique Upholstery, Island-wide Medical Transportation Services, Cashwiz St. Vincent, Century Insurance, Sol SVG, Supreme Trading.
This is Jake's Kitchen, the most trendy place to customize your kitchen in all of SVG. And when we say trendy, you better believe it's hot. Cause we've got the latest in stylish kitchen accessories and fittings at astonishingly available prices. Guaranteed to make your kitchen bling bling. And our new arrivals will do just that. Step up to our showroom, upstairs Caribbean Glass in Kingstown, and make your kitchen the envy of all. When you're customized by Jake's Kitchen, you don't keep up with the neighbors. Oh no, the neighbors better keep up with you.
To keep it fresh, chill it. To get it hot, cook it. To keep it clean, wash it. Do all that and more with top brand appliances from Quartz. Try that recipe on a new stove. Keep those fruit bowls chilled in the latest design fridge. Get laundry done with a brand new washer and dryer combo. Purchase any Whirlpool product and get a chance to win $8,000. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing until June. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy.
located at Massey Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello?
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my god, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Welcome back. We go now to the news of the region. Trinidadians have been told to get their taxes in order via the government's upcoming 3-month taxes in order via the government's upcoming 3-month tax amnesty, as future amnesties are unlikely. This was the warning from Finance Minister Com Imbert during his mid-year review of the economy on Monday, as he announced the amnesty on all forms of taxation. Imbert's Good News review, where he painted a glowing picture of TNT's economy. We hear more in this CNC News report.
We're now changing gears.
Fueled by improved economic data, Finance Minister Com Imbert boastful the economy was on an accelerated path. Data from the Central Bank, Central Statistical Office, the Finance Ministry, he says, confirms the road ahead would be easier.
Confirms the indisputable fact that we have recovered from the oil shock of 2014 and we have stabilized our economy. Indisputable.
The Finance Minister delivered his fourth mid-year budget review on Monday, lamenting difficult economic challenges, mostly a depressed energy market and revenues. But with the data showing the economy moved from negative growth in the second quarter of 2017 to 3 quarters of positive growth in 2018, he says citizens can breathe a sigh of relief.
We have established a foundation on which we can now adopt expansionary initiatives. We can now grow, and this success has not occurred by chance. At this time, we see no need whatsoever to impose any additional burdens on our citizens.
You can also breathe a sigh of relief as there are no further adjustments to the fuel price. So, how does the budget affect you? A 3-month tax amnesty from June to September will give all citizens the opportunity to file their outstanding taxes. This is the administration's second tax amnesty and the third in the last 9 years. Under the last administration, former Finance Minister Winston Dukran announced a 9-month amnesty.
Taxpayers are urged to take advantage of this amnesty, file their outstanding returns, pay their back taxes, because once the new revenue authority comes on stream, future amnesties are unlikely.
Some citizens will also benefit directly from an additional $1.8 billion being injected into the economy. Money has been set aside for salaries to judicial officers, examination invigilators, police officers, among others. $18 million has been put aside for pensions and gratuities.
Barbados Police Commissioner Tyrone Griffith says efforts by the Barbados Police Force to arrest the spike in murders are working. He told Barbados today that it's because of the relentless efforts of his officers that the problem has not escalated. So far, Barbados has recorded 24 murders. The country's top cop explained that the force has been able to foil several heinous acts and recover several illegal firearms because of their intelligence gathering.
Things are working. Things could be worse, given what we are seeing. They are clearly executions, or for the most part. The gun-related kind are clearly executions, and executions. There's no easy way to manage executions. If people want to kill individuals, it's fairly easy to do that. The thing is that we rely a lot on intelligence. We have had quite good intelligence. As I said at the passing up parade, there are some 4 murders executions that we would have foiled due to good intelligence. So, but I think our plans are working, and we've been recovering firearms. We've been the hot spots are not as hot as they used to be. So, but clearly, if an individual goes to a remote area to shoot someone, it's difficult to police that.
That's the news of the region. Coming up, Sri Lanka orders nationwide curfew amid anti-Muslim riots. The international news is next. Don't go away.
That was a regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello?
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my god, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
6 goddesses will compete for the title of Miss SVG 2019 on Saturday, June 1st at Carnival City Victoria Park. Sonia Delicia, Miss Flo, Megan Grace, Miss Vincentian Chocolate, Sylvan Lavia, Miss Metrocent General Insurance Company Limited, Kershaw Modeste, Miss Lotto, Sharika, Rodney, Miss Musty Company Limited, Talika Thomas, Miss Massey Stores SVG Limited, Miss SVG 2019. Guest appearance by Nadia Batson. Early bird tickets $35, $45 regular. Get the ultimate VIP experience for $150. Tickets available online at ticketpal.com or CDC's office. Shining a light in dark places. No excuse for child sexual abuse. Campaign sponsored by GECU. Miss SVG 2019. Brought to you by the National Lotteries Authority. Flo, Irene Bear, SVG BC, Tourism Authority, NBC Radio, Liat, Star FM, VC3 Channel 114.
And persons with TB sneeze or cough, healthy persons nearby breathe in the droplets and the bacteria can lodge in their lungs. People with weakened immune systems such as HIV/AIDS, alcohol and drug users, smokers, children, and the elderly are most susceptible. Persons with a cough should take precautions when in contact with persons in public places. Cover your mouth when sneezing and coughing. Visit your doctor or health center. You must complete your treatment. TB can be cured even with HIV. Be responsible. Help stop the spread of TB and HIV. Protect yourself and others.
A funeral is considered as the last goodbye. The memories are for you, the family, and loved ones. Joseph the Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home sympathizes and understands the grieving process. They go the extra mile, offering counseling, private funeral, chapel service, night viewing and church service, along with other services expected at a professional funeral home. Visit the office at Mesopotamia. A warm, modern, and customer-friendly environment awaits you. Joseph the Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home, offering affordability in time of need. We are here. We care.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Couriers Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh Laundry Detergent. Agents and distributors, Couriers Distribution Limited.
Let's go further afield now. Sri Lankans are under a nationwide curfew for a second night as security forces tackle a wave of violence against Muslims. So far, one person has died in the rioting, and the United Nations is worried the unrest could spiral. We hear more in this report.
Here in Sri Lanka's northwestern province, there's a police curfew in place for a second night. In recent days, groups of people have attacked Muslim homes, businesses, and set fire to vehicles. This is what's left of a factory that produced pasta. Police say it was destroyed by what they called mobs. One man was killed in the violence, while another is critically injured and being treated in hospital. The Catholic bishop in Chilao, Valence Mendes, visited the area on Tuesday.
First is to make sure that there is no media control, because there is a common feeling that there are various restrictions imposed on the media, and as a result people fear that they are in the dark of what is happening. Therefore, my personal understanding is that it is better that media freedom is given so that the people will know the truth.
Police say in the three worst affected districts north of the capital Colombo, young people worked together in what appeared to be planned attacks. Muslims and Christians in Sri Lanka have lived peacefully for generations. And many say the recent backlash against the Muslim community appears to be an orchestrated campaign to create division. They say the government must act fast to stamp it out. Some people in the violence-hit areas say outsiders are responsible for the attacks.
We can still live peacefully with people in this village. It's not the people here that attacked us. We don't know who they were, but they were all from the outside. They came ready and they were armed with swords and poles, all ready to attack.
Sri Lanka's Muslim community makes up less than 10% of the country's 22 million population. Political leaders here are warning the violence will not only increase tension, but could also hinder the investigation into the Easter Sunday bomb attacks that killed 250 people.
That's the news. Sports is just ahead, but before that, we take a look at the local weather report.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Caress Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents, and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Caress Distribution Limited.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They call General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
Take a look now at the local weather conditions. Current conditions cloudy and hazy. Winds east-northeast at 11 kilometers per hour. Temperature 27 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 88%. The barometric pressure 1014.4 millibars. 24-hour rainfall nil. Today's maximum temperature 29.6 degrees Celsius. Today's minimum temperature 24.4 degrees Celsius. Sunset today at 6:23 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow at 5:59 a.m. That's 5:39 a.m. And the forecast, partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy with a few brief showers. The synopsis, the Atlantic high pressure system is the dominant feature.
The weather report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Many Vincentians are not adequately informed of their rights as workers and fall to victims of abuse. Employers also face serious challenges in getting employees to show high levels of productivity and compliance to basic rules of engagement. What systems of laws, regulations, policies, and collective bargainings are in place for workers and employers alike? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, May 19th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7. Or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. Moderator, Mr. Junior Bacchus. Panel, Ms. Susan Clark, Senior Labor Officer in the Department of Labor. Mr. Noel Jackson, General Secretary of the National Workers Movement. Ms. Helena Thomas, President of the St. Vincent Employers Federation. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Sponsors, LA Unique Upholstery, Island-wide Medical Transportation Services, Cashwiz St. Vincent, Century Insurance, Sol SVG, Supreme Trading.
Welcome to the evening sports. West Indies head coach Floyd Reefer has said he is encouraged by the mental toughness shown by the players, especially the batsmen in the ongoing Tri-Nation series against homeside Ireland and Bangladesh. The West Indies have won 2 of their 3 matches played so far and have assured themselves a place in the final. Reefer said he was especially pleased by the Windies' approach in chasing down an ODI record 328 against Ireland in their last match. He said the coaching staff had worked hard during practice sessions, getting the players' mindset ready to play cricket. Reefer was also full of praise for Vincentian Sunil Ambrose, who scored his maiden century in that winning performance. He said Ambrose was originally slated to bat at number 7, but volunteered to open the innings after John Campbell was unable to play due to a sore back. The Windies head coach said the innings would go a long way in building Ambrose's confidence and would also benefit the West Indies in the long run. UEFA investigators want Manchester City to be banned from the Champions League for a season if the team is found guilty of breaking financial rules. A final decision is yet to be made by Chief Investigator Yves Leterme, the former Belgian Prime Minister, chairman of the investigatory panel of UEFA's Independent Financial Control Board, is set to make a recommendation this week. According to BBC Sport, with no vote in such cases, the final say lies with him, but several of his colleagues are understood to have firmly expressed the view at a recent meeting that a season-long ban would be a suitable punishment if City is found guilty. In netball, here at home, Exceed Sports Club won by default from Yam Dynamic Girls in the Flow National Netball Championships yesterday afternoon at the Kingston Netball Center in New Montrose, while combined schools dominated their match against Irie Travel Vets, winning 29-8. Both matches were in the Joyce Frank 3rd Division. The evening sports will continue in a moment. Don't go away.
LA Unique Upholstery. Quality at a low cost. We build to suit your needs. Contact us at Redemption Shops 457-0182 or Stony Grounds 453-2089.
Massey is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
To keep it fresh, chill it. To get it hot, cook it. To keep it clean, wash it. Do all that and more with top brand appliances from Quartz. Try that recipe on a new stove. Keep those fruit bowls chilled in the latest design fridge. Get laundry done with a brand new washer and dryer combo. Purchase any Whirlpool product and get a chance to win $8,000. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing until June. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back. We continue with sports. 15-time major champion Tiger Woods says he would like to make his Olympic debut at Tokyo 2020 next summer. Woods, who ended his 11-year wait for a major at last month's Masters, missed golf's return to the program at Rio 2016 after struggling with injury. Speaking before this week's U.S. PGA Championship, the 43-year-old said he may not get many more opportunities to represent his country at the Games. Woods, who will feature alongside defending champion Brooks Koepka and Open champion Francesco Molinari for the opening 2 rounds at Bethpage Black, has not played competitively since winning his 5th green jacket last month. The American says he feels rested and ready heading into what is now the 2nd major of the year. The United States track athletes were left with bloody noses at the World Relays on Sunday, but ultimately emerged victorious after a bruising 2 days of competition in Yokohama. American joy at finishing top of the medals table with 5 gold will be tempered by the disappointment of losing their proud unbeaten record in the 4x400 meters after electrifying performances from Poland and Trinidad and Tobago. Team USA was stunned by Poland's women as Justyna Święty-Ersektyk anchored the European champions to an upset win in 3 minutes 27.49 seconds. The Americans game up just short, the hot favorites settling for silver in 3 minutes 27.65. That's 3:27.65 minutes, with Italy taking bronze. Lightning struck again in the men's 4x400 meters final when Michel Cedeno produced an astonishing last 100 meters to give world champions Trinidad and Tobago gold in a photo finish with Paul Dediwo. The U.S. hit back in the mixed 4x400 meters, Jasmine Blocker building a huge lead to give anchor Dontavius Wright the freedom of Yokohama, and he brought it home for a runaway gold medal in 3 minutes 16.43 seconds. France then pulled off a shock victory in the women's 4x200 meters after 2 fumbled handovers by a star-studded Jamaican team. Marousia Parry anchored the French to gold from lane 9 in 1 minute 32.16 after butterfingered exchanges from Olympic champions Elaine Thompson and Shelley Fraser Price. China grabbed silver in an Asian record of 1 minute 32.76, with Jamaica salvaging bronze after their American rivals suffered another disqualification. Jamaica failed to win a single event. Their male sprinters coming up woefully short in the 4x100 and 4x200 meters as they continue to struggle without retired sprint king Usain Bolt. And that's how we end the sports this evening. We'll be right back to wrap things up. Stay with us.
Enter.
Sultana Alia.
Speak.
It is your humble servant, Chef Abdallah.
Kifek.
Please tell me what to prepare for the people.
Chef Abdallah, whatever you prepare for the Sultan, prepare for my people.
The Sultan Restaurant, serving up the best in local cuisine. Your own custom roti station and pizza station. Delicious kebabs, chicken shawarma wraps, hamburgers designed just the way you like it. Vegetarian, no problem. We got you covered too. Just in case you love to eat, come and test our buffet. Available every single day. Hosting an event and need personalized catering? Let the Sultan come to you. The Sultan Restaurant. Eat like a sultan.
Many Vincentians are not adequately informed of their rights as workers and fall to victims of abuse. Employers also face serious challenges in getting employees to show high levels of productivity and compliance to basic rules of engagement. What systems of laws, regulations, policies, and collective bargainings are in place for workers and employers alike? Join our live program, The Viewpoint, on Sunday, May 19th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on SVG-TV and Magic 103.7. Or view our live Facebook stream and be part of the discussion by calling the hotline 458-0088 or WhatsApp 530-8962. Moderator, Mr. Junior Bacchus. Panel, Ms. Susan Clark, Senior Labor Officer in the Department of Labor. Mr. Noel Jackson, General Secretary of the National Workers Movement. Ms. Helena Thomas, President of the St. Vincent Employers Federation. The Viewpoint, sharing our thoughts, speaking our truth. Sponsors, LA Unique Upholstery, Island-wide Medical Transportation Services, Cashwiz St. Vincent, Century Insurance, Sol SVG, Supreme Trading.
Win a whole lot of money with the scratch cards of the National Lotteries Authority. Get the scratch cards, today payday, and cash in a snap. Win up to $5,000 for only $2. There's money magnets with a top prize of $10,000. Spend the $3 for hot dice and win up to $25,000. There's even more. Get a mobile money or casino cash scratch card for $5 and you can win up to $50,000. Hurry, get your scratchy at all Lotto agents. There's cash to catch with just a scratch.
Play Scratchy!
You've been watching SVG-TV News and Sports. Before we leave you, we take a second look at the headlines. Polyard residents welcome relocation under the right conditions. Trinidad and Tobago Finance Minister gives tax amnesty in feel-good media review. Sri Lanka orders nationwide curfew amid anti-Muslim riots. And in sports, Windies head coach encouraged by players of mental toughness showcased in Tri-Nation Series. On behalf of all of us here at SVG-TV, thanks for viewing. I am Jennifer Richardson, reminding you to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also check out SVG-TV's News in 15, weekdays at 12:45 p.m. Good night.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000. 6
goddesses will compete for the title of Miss SVG 2019 on Saturday, June 1st at Carnival City Victoria Park. Sonia Delicia, Miss Flo, Megan Grace, Miss Vincentian Chocolate, Sylvan Lavia, Miss Metrocent General Insurance Company Limited, Kershaw Modeste, Miss Lotto, Sharika, Rodney, Miss Musty Company Limited, Talika Thomas, Miss Massey Stores SVG Limited, Miss SVG 2019. Guest appearance by Nadia Batson. Early bird tickets $35, $45 regular. Get the ultimate VIP experience for $150. Tickets available online at ticketpal.com or CDC's office. Shining a light in dark places. No excuse for child sexual abuse. Campaign sponsored by GECU. Miss SVG 2019. Brought to you by the National Lotteries Authority. Flo, Irene Bear, SVGBC, Tourism Authority, NBC Radio, Liat, Star FM, VC3 Channel 114.
To keep it fresh, chill it. To get it hot, cook it. To keep it clean, wash it. Do all that and more with top brand appliances from Quartz. Try that recipe on a new stove. Keep those fruit bowls chilled in the latest design fridge. Get laundry done with a brand new washer and dryer combo. Purchase any Whirlpool product and get a chance to win $8,000. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing until June. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.